And welcome to another filming of Captain's Call. I'm Captain John Bushy.
I'm Command Master Chief Michael Wilkins.
And I am Airman Salome from VRC 30.
And we're here with VRC 30 Det 5, the providers, in Hangar 243 with a great, wonderful C2 war machine sitting in the background. So why don't we kick this off with some news for the week?
Yes, sir, we certainly will. Dress uniform changeover Friday, 15 May will be the official day for shifting over into our whites. For more information on uniform transition, please refer to the Naval Air Facility Atsugi Plan of the Week.
Navy Ready training on NKO is required for all CNIC personnel on an annual basis. This training provides valuable information to help service members and their families prepare for a natural or man-made disaster. This training is required to be completed no later than May 31st. For more information on this training, please call PS1 Cristobal at extension 3266.
All right, there's an upcoming powder outage. Starting on May 9th through the 10th, there will be a base-wide power outage that will affect the entire installation from 11 p.m. on Saturday, May the 9th until 7 a.m. on Sunday, May the 10th. During the outage, work will be done to maintain the existing electrical lines as well as upgrade the older lines. For more information on what to do or what to expect, you can, or how to be prepared, please call Public Works at 264-0115 for more information. And also with this, everybody please be advised that we are working with 40-year-old power systems. We're trying to get them upgraded. We're trying to get them up to the latest and greatest technology. Sometimes things don't come on the way that they were supposed to, kind of like what we had happen last weekend. Our Public Works folks worked very hard trying to get the power back on. I appreciate everybody's patience, but please work with us as we're trying to upgrade the base and we're trying to get power back on to everybody. We're not trying to deny service to anybody, but these are mechanical items and sometimes they break. So please be patient when we do these type of upgrades.
Air conditioning. Air conditioning is coming back beginning May 18th. The air conditioning will be turned on in housing, the BOQ, BEQ, and Navy Lodge. Beginning June 1st, the air conditioning will kick on in retail areas, the clubs, Shirley Lanham Elementary School, warehouses, shops, offices, and admin areas. These dates are subject to change due to the weather. Public Works will announce any date changes if necessary.
All right, and the Atsugi Emergency Notification System update. As we head into typhoon season, it's important to keep your contact information current with your command and your installation. NAF Atsugi uses an emergency notification system called Ad Hoc. The system relays vital information to our population in the event of emergencies such as natural disasters, typhoons, active shooters, aircraft mishaps, and much more. NAF Atsugi personnel should sign up and add their families to the Ad Hoc Emergency Notification System. This process is simple and can be done on any OneNet computer. Your update should include family cell phones and emails to ensure that your family is updated in the event that you are deployed as a service member. Our Ad Hoc system is designed to provide rapid dissemination of information to active duty military and dependents, both during and after working hours. This is also an ideal method for us to notify dependents of emergency situations while your sponsors are deployed. If you have any questions on how to update your info in Ad Hoc, contact your Command Ombudsman or Naval Air Facility Atsugi Safety Department at 264-3112.
You know, I've put this out a couple times, Master Chief, that the city of San Diego used Ad Hoc a couple years ago during the wildfires, and this system was awesome. It let everybody know what was happening around the city, when to evacuate, when it was clear to go back in again, and all you had to do was go and sign up. It's free, it doesn't cost anything, but the important piece here is that the military member needs to sign up their family and put the information in there so that while you're deployed, or even if you're out in town doing something and your dependents are back here on base, and you guys are separated, you can still receive the information.
Right, and I'd also like to make a plug here for our Ombudsman program for just a moment, because we've got some great ombudsmen here at Naval Air Facility Atsugi, but you know, they can only help you if you provide them your information to get you information. And what I mean by that is if you don't give them your phone number or your email address, then they can't get in contact with you.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, I think that's all we have for the news this week. CMC, anything you want to throw out?
It's beautiful weather.
It is awesome. Summer's just right around the corner. So
I can't wait for that AC turn on. A month away is an eternity right now.
well, right now it's nice and cool out. I know it's kind of hot in some of the towers, but bear with us and we'll get that turned on as soon
I
as we can.
understand we're actually warmer here than in Okinawa, and that's hard to believe.
Wow. I was just down in the PI last week and it was 90 with 90% humidity, so it was
Yeah.
super hot down there. Just a taste of what to come. So,
Yes, it's summertime.
yeah. All right, well, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to show you a few other slides and then we'll be right back in just a minute.
Dying to see the Avengers sequel? It's available at Cinema 77 starting Friday, May 1st, so come see it at midnight before anyone else. You can even reserve the exact seat that you want. Please note that although this is an adults-only viewing, no alcohol will be served. Get your tickets at the Corner Pocket today. If you're looking for something else to cram into Spring Festival weekend, come see the Plain White Tees at Cinema 77 for free on May 3rd. It's happening rain or shine because it's inside. The band will play a 90-minute show after a Weezer tribute band kicks things off. Doors open at 2 p.m. Treat your family to a magical evening with magician Randy Shine on Tuesday, May 5th. In addition to a free magic show for all hands, there will be a barbecue buffet available for purchase. The show starts at 5:30, but doors open at 5 so you can grab some food and get settled beforehand. Pick a partner and get ready for Captain's Cup horseshoes. Rosters are due May 8th and the tournament takes place on May 16th. Please note there is a limit of 2 players per command. If you have a budding chef at home, call up the Teen Center to get your child signed up to treat mom to a 5-course pre-Mother's Day lunch on Saturday, May 9th. Staff will guide kids in making a delicious meal for mom. There is a limit of 12 participants, so call today. Not again. This is much better.
All right, and we're back at BRC 30 Dead 5 with AEAN Salome. So, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Is this your first duty station, or have you been someplace before here?
This is my first duty station, sir.
Okay. So, what do you think of Japan?
I love Japan. The culture is it's very nice, very homey.
Good, good. Where's home at? Where are you from in the States?
New Hampshire, sir.
New Hampshire. Okay. So is it nice and warm in New Hampshire like it is here?
No, sir.
Not a bit, huh?
No, sir.
No, it is a little bit different.
Yes, sir.
So, you said you're working on your PC qual.
Yes, sir.
How far along are you with that?
I'm about 90%, sir.
Okay. So, describe what you do as a plane captain. What would those responsibilities entail?
As a plane captain, we make sure we are in control of the launches. We are direct contact with the pilots and with the ground crew. So when they taxi the airplane in, we make sure that the airplane is intact, it's chalked. We make sure that everything is safe on the outside as well as the inside, sir.
Okay. So, how about as an AE, what do you like the most about your job?
Troubleshooting, sir.
Troubleshooting.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Okay. So, what portion of that?
The different systems. My systems go to all the shops, so being able to troubleshoot with different rates,
Okay.
it's very nice, sir.
So does that help broaden your understanding of the airplane and what we're doing as a Navy and stuff like that? Or do
Yes,
you find
sir.
some other? Okay. So let's say that you were talking to a friend back home and they're like, "So this Navy thing you signed up for, you're an aviation electrician. What do you do? What would you say to somebody who's interested in possibly your career field?" how would you describe what you do and entice them to be that recruiter for a minute and join the Navy?
I would tell them that the Navy is a place to explore, but being an AE, you get a very broad understanding of the airplane. You get to work with a lot of different shops. You get to experience a lot of different systems, components that Grumman, who works on our engines, puts together for us to learn about.
Okay. Well, great. Well, is there anybody you want to say hi to or give a shout out to before we move on to some of our other aspects of the show today?
If I could give a shout out to my family back in the States, without them, I wouldn't be here in Japan exploring.
Awesome. Well, great. Well, why don't we move on to some concerns, and then we'll wrap it up with some Bravo Zulus. What do you
Yes, sir. So we're going to start off our concerns this week with e-cigarettes in the club.
think? Okay. Well, I see that we have a complaint here about some people using e-cigarettes in Skymasters. And what the policy is we treat those just like any other cigarette. It has to be in a smoke pit. It has to be in an approved place. So you can't be smoking them inside. So we'll make sure that the staff is aware of that. And thank you for bringing it up to our attention. But in general, if anybody is using an e-cigarette, it has to be used in an approved place.
Right. Just like a regular cigarette.
Right, exactly. No difference.
The next concerns with the Flightline diner with a customer waiting for over an hour for 3 breakfast burritos and people arriving after this customer getting their food first.
Well, so we looked into this, and the best thing I can do right now is apologize for the service that you received. We've talked to the staff over there and made sure that they're going to be more attentive to what's going on. The other thing that I would encourage you, though, too, is you can go up and ask about what the status of your order is as well. So I know that you mentioned here that you were number 17, number 14 got called, then 19, 20, and the numbers continue to go up. But if you feel something isn't right, don't be afraid to stand up and say something, because people do overlook things once in a while. It's not intentional. But please help us out with making sure that we know about it. Thank you for telling us about your experience, and we'll make sure that we improve our customer service there.
Right. And then our next concern is actually in 2 parts. And the first part of it is Navy Exchange employees not checking everyone's ID card when they're making a purchase.
So we looked at this as well, and the manager came back and said, you are correct. We are required to check ID cards on all of our customers not in uniform. This is required as we are selling products to only authorized patrons. The main store manager will conduct refresher training to make sure that everybody is aware of the procedures. So thanks for bringing it to our attention on that.
And then the last part is a complaint about a belief that unauthorized Japanese are being allowed to shop at the Navy Exchange.
Well, without you checking that ID card, it's kind of hard for that to be declared as being unauthorized, because with that said, we do have many Japanese, American, and Asian customers who are authorized shoppers. These authorized shoppers can be married to SOFA members, they can be retirees, but they are SOFA members and they have the rights to shop there as well.
Right.
So if you have any questions, you can contact the staff there, but anybody who's an authorized shopper is able to shop, and we have a lot of Japanese and Asian
Absolutely.
folks that shop at our exchange.
Right. Well,
And that's just a function of where we live at.
absolutely. My wife's Asian,
Yep.
so she shops at the Navy Exchange also. And I would just like to add to this here is that if you're ever in doubt, this was an anonymous complaint, and when we get anonymous complaints, we can't provide more detailed responses because we don't know the circumstances surrounding what you're actually talking about. And provide us with some contact information, provide us with details that we can use to do something more than just provide boilerplate answers.
Yeah, exactly. Because we want to address your concerns. That's what ICE is about. But we want to get back to what the exact heart of the issue is for you specifically. And without that contact information, it's very difficult,
Right.
like you said, to do anything more, but to give out a very generic response.
Right. And the other thing with the ICE, sir, is just telling me something is bad doesn't really help me.
Right.
I need to know how it's bad, and give me an idea on how to make it better. Everybody that has ever worked with me knows that I am not the good idea fairy.
Yep. It's the old saying of if you have an issue, bring us a solution to, or at least a suggestion to try to make it better.
Absolutely.
So, all right, how about if we move on to some good things?
That'd be awesome. I love this part.
AAN, would you like to help us with the Bravo Zulus?
Absolutely,
All
sir.
right, you're on.
Bravo Zulu, service provider. I would like to thank Mr. Singer and his staff for their quick support. My stove was broken and leaking gas internally. Mr. Singer and his staff responded quickly and provided a replacement the next workday. Thank you. Bravo Zulu times a million to Naomi. She is the best nail tech I've ever had. Naomi is truly amazing and always keeps me looking fabulous. Micah is always above and beyond helpful all the time and time again, made my shopping experience all the more enjoyable. Shiho at the Autoport is always very helpful. She squeezed my car in for reinspection so that I had time to make the Sagami LTO run. From renting cars to car repairs, she is by far the one I look for when I need help. She is a professional and great asset to our community. Thank you. I attended the free NAF Atsugi body pump launch on Thursday, 23rd of April. What a great time. The instructors, Michelle, Yuko, Andrea, and Rosie, were enthusiastic, professional, and very motivating. I am sure a lot of the behind-the-scenes work went into making this quality event happen. Hats off to Atsugi MWR for providing the community with so many great programs.
All right, well, that's all we have for the BZs this week. CMC, anything you want to put out?
I think I've said enough today, sir.
Okay. AAN, anything else you'd like to sign off with?
I'm good, sir.
You're
Thank
good?
you.
All right, well, the last thing I'd like to leave everybody with is this Saturday is Springfest. It's our opportunity to showcase NAF Atsugi and all the great things that we offer here on the base. It's our opportunity to share with our community, our host nation community, what happens on NAF Atsugi. So I encourage you all to come out as well. This is a great opportunity for you to meet with the local host nation neighborhood as well. And it's guaranteed to be a great day. It's supposed to be fantastic weather.
Weather forecast right now is fabulous
yeah.
for that day.
Yeah, it should be just right. So come on out, have a good time. And thank you to everybody before we get there for all the hard work that everybody's put into it. So I think that's all I have this week.
That's all I've got.
All right. Well, from VRC 30.5, we are signing off, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.